Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome in.
Hey guys.
And I don't like it when you do that.
I know.
But let me tell you, because I like for Scott to be down and us up there by Eddie so I can get on his nerves. But
You can do that regardless.
No, I have to be close to Eddie. I found that out on the ship. If I'm close to Eddie, I can really get on his nerves. You know. But I want you all to pay close attention to this new logo that we have for the morning show.
Yes.
I think it is nautical. I do. I think it looks like we're ready to go on the cruise. And if you are my friends and my subscribers, this is what I want you to do. I want you to put in the chat thing here to tell Jeremy to take me on another cruise. I'm not there. I'm not at home yet. I'm not ready to be home. But you know how Jeremy threw me under the bus? This is just me a little venting. You know how he threw me under the bus and Eddie, Eddie said, well, she needs to stay out the bags and all of this, da 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna show you what y'all's buddy did, okay, on this cruise. Let me tell you. He took this and didn't wear it. It's still roped up. He didn't wear it. Wait.
My hat and t-shirt that I got in St. Thomas.
Yes. He
Guilty.
didn't wear it. Oh, well, this is mine. I'm not gonna show
Yeah, let me see that red one right there.
No.
Eddie's familiar with that one.
I don't care.
That red shirt that I showed you that's still wrapped up. That's what she just now had in her hand.
Wait, I forgot.
It's still wrapped?
It's still wrapped.
You didn't see me wear that. Stop it. You did not see me
It's
wear
still
that.
wrapped.
Okay, and then the Gingers gave everybody that participated in the
Cabin crawl.
cabin crawl one of these. I don't know where to go.
Up.
And it's really nice.
Yeah, it's porcelain.
Yeah, it's very nice. She did that.
The Christmas tree ornament. That was nice.
Yeah, and get this. I don't know. Oh, this was another cabin crawl. Ocean to Ocean did this.
Yeah,
he had a bag full of stuff
He had
in
swag bags
Yeah.
that you can get everybody's channel swag and put in there and travel with you on the to go trick or treating during the cabin crawl.
it. Yes, and then the Gingers also gave everybody had lanyards to put in their bag. And then Clark gave a lot of stuff away. This was from the Naughty Cruiser. He had a bag, but he also had a big something.
If there was a room decorating contest, okay, Naughty Cruiser would have won that. He had his room decked out in Halloween. It was like a haunted
These
house.
out. And see, I didn't go on the cabin crawl. I stayed in the room. Jeremy brought back these things, and he brought these back, these little pins and stuff. But what we gave, I don't know if they meant to go together. We gave chocolate, champagne, and wine. That's what we gave.
And lanyards.
Yep. That's what we gave.
And bananas.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we gave a lot of bananas.
Yep.
But I gained 5 bananas. I did.
Yes.
Because, like I said, Eddie pimped me out. And every time I went to the atrium and sat at the bar, I met somebody. And then when I reached in my John Hill bag and give them a lanyard from Go Live Together at Night, which are now old, I would also give
Eddie Lugo Studios pins.
Yeah, and so it was a win-win. For
I kept my pins. I was like,
no,
that's my Eddie.
I gave it
that's
out.
my Eddie Lugo pins right there.
But I thought he wanted me to pass them out.
Well, yeah, he did. I mean, that was made clear. Anyway, good morning and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I am Jeremy. Cheryl up top is
My
Eddie
name is not
and
Cheryl
Scott.
anymore.
You changed your name? Enlighten the viewers.
Nope, I'm not telling anybody because then Eddie will tell me to stop doing something, or Scott will stop telling me to do something, or he'll put me in timeout. Scott likes to put me in timeout. Like on the ship, it would be Eddie talking to me, and I get put in timeout.
Right.
So I'm not telling anybody my name so they can't find me.
Okay. Well, welcome into the show, everybody, especially the replay. We enjoy you guys coming back to watch the morning shenanigans. We really appreciate you. If you are here for the replay, please type in the word #replay. That way we know that you were here. But in the meantime and in between time, welcome everybody who has made it into the live stream, especially the membership. We really appreciate you coming back and showing full support for the show. Cruising on the high seas and travel was first up.
Good morning.
Good morning. The question I'm going to throw out there today is, how many days till your next cruise? For me, it is 80 days on the NCL Viva. I know that's
going
right.
on the Viva.
Yeah.
Take me.
Mike and Rana's Adventures. Yeah, I know. Right. Mike and Rana's Adventures have made it in. Good morning.
Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Mike, don't let these three men get you in trouble on 2.0. I'm just saying.
Oh, we got him covered.
No, y'all don't. Y'all gonna get him.
We gotta show him the ropes. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's gonna be
Paradise wasted.
It's gonna be a very small ship, so we'll be visible at all times, from what I understand. KK's Travel and Education Vlogs is in. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Cruise.
Next up in the chat is Eddie Lugo Studios. Good morning.
Good morning.
Viva la raza.
Oh, snap. We got to behave. Elizabeth has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Hey, babe.
I messed up because I went on Scott's, whatever you call this thing that we do. On
live stream?
Live stream, yeah. And I saw Elizabeth, and instead of saying, hey, Beth, I said, hey, babe.
Nice. Oh, snap. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Okay, what you going to say? What you going to say? Because I know
so in the morning when she comes, when she comes up from her office to get coffee or whatever, right? And I'm not awake yet, and I'm just sitting here starting to get ready for the show. And she comes up, and she walks through that door over here. Instead of saying anything to her, I just reach over and push this button.
Hey, babe.
Oh, okay.
And it comes through the speakers, and she hears it, and then she just does whatever. But I don't need. So it's kind of like a thing now.
Right.
Oh, snap. We got a Facebook user in the house. Cheryl Dawn Boucher has came.
Oh, yeah. I'm not signed on, right? Oh, that was because I was on Wacky Wednesday. I was on Wacky Wednesday.
Right.
And, they know me by Cheryl. So I told Chat, this is,
cool beans.
Texas.
Whatever. I'm so confused.
Bama Nola Adventures have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Bama.
Welcome.
Cruising is fun anytime has made it into the chat.
That's me again.
Hey,
how did I?
Texas.
I'm so confused.
Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my God, I'm so confused.
Sea Lake Journeys is in. Hey, Chet.
What's
Chet.
up?
I'm sorry, Chet. I'm the Facebook user, but I knew you are. I knew you knew that it was me because I said, Chet, just go ahead on.
Yep.
You know.
Najima Brown has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Marjorie's in the house. Hello.
Hello, Marjorie.
Good morning.
She's going on the Alaska cruise. Did you know?
Oh.
No, you didn't. Marjorie. Marjorie's going on the Alaska cruise.
Nice. Sea Lake Journey says, Jeremy, please take Cheryl on another cruise soon. Next month on the Mardi Gras would be a good one.
Oh, we didn't check that. Can you check it later?
Mm-mm.
Please, I'll check it, Chad.
I'm checking.
What day? Give me a date.
I'm checking in Galveston.
But the Mardi Gras goes out of
Port Canaveral.
Oh.
I'm checking in Galveston for another cruise coming up soon. The mother and daughter duo has made it into the chat. Hello, welcome.
We got to get you on the cruise.
Greetings. Oh, Denny and JT says, Jeremy, Cheryl needs another cruise. Sorry. Good morning.
I love you all.
Hey, Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in. Good morning.
Oh, he had a very informative.
Oh, by the way, I was really surprised to see this memory today on Facebook for me.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
9 years ago today.
9 years ago.
9 years. Oh my goodness.
See what ship I was on?
It is a Carnival ship.
Yes, 9 years ago. I'm thinking it was going to be a Royal Caribbean.
On the Glory.
Is that the
Carnival
Glory?
Glory.
That's the Glory.
Get out.
Yep.
Well, it hasn't changed since you've been there. I can tell you that. It's still the Glory.
Small.
It's still small.
It handled that ocean like a boss, though. It really did.
It did. That captain or first mate or whoever was doing the
team.
drive.
Yeah, the team driving
They
the ship.
drove through that weather.
Yep.
And you know what? I didn't even mind. I just ordered room service.
I did.
Oh yeah, you did.
Will G has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I ate too many chicken wings that day.
Mm.
Evolving with Etta. Hey, welcome in.
Yes.
Hi.
And good morning.
Okay, here go to Pineapple King himself right here. Clock Family Adventures. I think we can put to bed that Clock
has superseded Eddie.
I saw it live in action in front of my face. And then I came back to the cabin after the cabin crawl, and we had one on our door.
And I kept it. And guess what? It's on our refrigerator. I think it's cute. But I also like this little keychain. I love this. I'm going to put it on my keys.
That'll make your keys float.
Yeah, stop.
It's foam rubber.
Stop.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Sea Lake Journey says 39 days. I'm assuming till their next cruise. KK says, I would say 3 to 4 days to be exact. We leave on Saturday, so that's on my mom's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to your mom.
Traveling with Tinkerbell says 20 days to the Celebrity Ascent.
And
11 days to the Meraviglia.
let me look that up.
And Marjorie says, Jeremy, send your wife on vacation with someone you trust like me. Nettie and JT says 38 days to the Magic, second Carnival cruise.
Oh my God. The Magic. You're going to love the Magic.
Yes, the Magic is awesome.
The Glory was my second Carnival cruise.
Really?
My
Scrow's
first one
Nest.
was Carnival Valor.
First of all, welcome into the chat, Scrow's Nest. And it says 61 days until the Radiance.
And let me tell you, I'm learning more about people that I'm subscribed to, like Scrow's Nest. Scrow's Nest and I are watching and enjoying the same type of things that he's putting out there on YouTube. Because if I haven't seen it, it's something wrong with me, and I'll go back and I'll watch it, because I like those old black and white. Tell him I love them. I watch old black and whites, mysteries, detective stories. I'm there. I'm there. I love old black and white.
And it's a good way to go to sleep too. Hey, we got another Facebook user in the house. Cruise Nuts here. We have 45 days until the Carnival Jubilee.
Oh my God, that's going
Nice.
quicker and quicker.
It is. And let's see.
I need something to do between the time.
Yeah. Okay, Eddie Lugo Studios come through with a cruise countdown. 79 days to the Prima out of Galveston.
Don't do that.
Oh, snap. Hey, friend, Antoinette at Fun has made it in. Good
Hey,
morning.
Internet.
Welcome.
Oh, the man with the best voice
Yes.
on YouTube.
Thank you for those pineapples, Scott McNeil. Welcome.
Yes. Oh man, he could just talk to me. He could just talk to me until, oh my God.
Till you go to sleep. Yeah.
Well, it's not after dark. I was going to say something else. But
Elise's Adventures in Cruising, working while listening. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And
Y'all better listen to Scott McNeil. Oh my God.
Yep.
He came up to me, shook his hand, shook my hand and said, and introduced himself. And from then on, I wanted to hear his voice.
Mm-hmm. TNT is here on the Facebook side. Good morning.
Good
Welcome
morning.
in.
Good morning. And guess what, TNT? I've been in the lurking background, but I've been on Shanster's live looking at stuff. I've been there.
Keeping up with y'all's Europe.
I'm
vacation.
trying to tell you.
Scratch and Pete. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
And let's see. Everybody is speaking. Oh, snap. The Z Show Cruise Fund has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Z.
Texas.
And it's like 45 days, they say.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Clock says, don't worry, Cheryl. I have 50 more.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be on the cruise with you, so I'm prepared.
Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Good morning.
Yeah.
What's up?
Good morning. And June and Brady was in someone's chat that I was in. I want to say it was Destination Fun or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. The Mustard Drill has made it in. Good morning.
Good
Where? I love that guy.
There.
Journeys with June and Brady. 27 days
back.
till the sunshine.
He's back.
Oh, snap.
Captain
Captain
is
Billy
back.
J. Travels is in the house. Good morning.
I missed you,
What's
Captain.
up?
I did, but I've been there with
The
you.
captain gets balloons. We
Yes.
gotta give the wait. No, that's the like button. Hang on. How do I do that? Oh yeah, like this.
Yeah, but I missed the captain. And let me tell you, your video of the glory prepared me, us,
Yep.
because we watched it,
Mm-hmm.
until,
And he's got a cruise countdown 60 days until the MSC Seashore out of Port Canaveral.
oh, wow. He's not going to be still.
Yep.
I was on I think I was on one of the last seaside sailings from Port Canaveral before they switched it out with Seashore.
Yep. TNT's Adventures to Sea says 94 days before we do our Carnival Magic Super Bowl Valentine's cruise.
I saw that this morning.
There's a few creators going on there. Nettie and JT, 70 days until the NCL Getaway, our anniversary cruise.
Oh,
That's what's up.
we do anniversary cruises.
Yes, we do. Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
And
morning.
Bruce, I loved the live last night. You went, but you were all over the place.
Right.
Everywhere we went, you were all over the place, and you had your little fuzzy out, and you were getting footage. He was.
There goes our shipmate, F.R. Humphrey, has made it
Yes.
in. Good morning.
Hey, Felicia, how
Good
you
morning.
doing?
Yes.
Yep. And let me see. We are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to show you this right here. It is a live look down at our current situation.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, that's the Galvez Hotel right there. And they move the camera so you can see the beach.
Oh, wow.
And we are waking up to 73 degrees with 87% humidity and partly cloudy. This afternoon, it is going up to 78 degrees with 75% humidity and partly cloudy. I'm loving these cooler temperatures here. 70s is good. 80s is bad, and 90s is completely unbearable.
And before you start your next segment, Bruce and CME, I think if I'm remembering my Grace sales,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing a official group cruise.
Mm-hmm. And 2026.
ABC Islands. And
Yep.
if you haven't been, I suggest you go.
Absolutely.
And see, and that's one of the things that's making us say, man, Eddie, well, not Eddie, but Alice's cruise is going to be. Wait.
Oh, that's going to be an awesome cruise
That's
too.
gonna
It
be
includes the
whole shebang.
It does.
Alice's cruise encompasses every
Yep.
port that we like.
And it's in January, so it'd be a little cooler for everybody to go there too. It's awesome.
I don't know.
Ocean Travel has an update on the equipment here. It says you have a prettier fuzzy.
Oh yeah.
Has her pink fuzzy working,
Yes.
and it's all good.
for breast
Clock,
cancer.
we are not on FRGC2.
Yet.
The middle of July is a little hot for us here. So
yet, Clock. Yet.
Mm-mm.
Just wait. Because me and Alice Lugo, we decided that we wear the pants. That was the conversation that Bruce came over there and asked, Alice, do you wear the pants or does Eddie? And she couldn't say nothing. Oh, whatever. But me and Alice are teaming up, and we're gonna do it.
Mm-mm.
And that's the Jubilee coming out of Galveston.
That is the Jubilee coming out of Galveston,
See,
but it is in
know.
the middle. It is in the middle of July, and there's going to be sweat pouring, and I don't know. At any rate, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Jeremy to struggle with words.
You to say that. That's a good one.
Vámonos.
I think. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Me and Eddie not gonna say nothing, but we're gonna say bananas.
It's my turn.
When we get to 1837,
okay,
we're gonna say something.
Right. Okay. Here we go. In 1656, English astronomer and mathematician Edmund Halley, the first to calculate the orbit of Halley's comet, was born in Greenwich, Kent, England.
It's a lot of words. Huh?
In 1837, one of the first institutions of higher education for women in the United States, Mount Holyoke Female Seminary, now Mount Holyoke College, opened in Massachusetts.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, here come another one.
In 1884, Swiss psychiatrist Hermann Rorschach, who devised the ink blot test that bears his name and that was widely used clinically for diagnosing psychopathology, was born.
You go, baby. You go.
In 1900, Margaret Mitchell, author of Gone with the Wind, was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
In 1923, Adolf Hitler and Erich Ludendorff attempted to start an insurrection in Germany against the Weimar Republic, but the Beer Hall Putsch, as it became known, was suppressed the following day.
Oh, bananas.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big banana.
In 1932, during the Great Depression, Democrat Franklin D. Roosevelt easily defeated incumbent Republican Herbert Hoover to win the presidency of the United States. In 1956, comet Arind-Roland was discovered. It was remarkable for its anomalous second tail, which projected toward rather than away from the sun. That's cool. In 1960, Democratic politician John F. Kennedy was narrowly elected president of the United States. In 1962, the epic film Mutiny on the Bounty, which recounts the 1789 mutiny on the HMS Bounty, was released in American theaters. It was perhaps the best known for its production difficulties, many of which centered. There's a letter. There's a letter missing from that word.
Bananas.
On star Marlon Brando. No, they missed a letter. They really did, and it threw me off.
Okay,
In 1966, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed a tax bill that included a rider allowing the National Football League to merge with the American Football League, thus preventing legal challenges involving antitrust issues. In 1972, the American cable television company HBO officially debuted as it aired the 1971 film Sometimes a Great Notion, which starred Paul Newman.
Okay, I was just checking.
Check it.
Okay.
In 1978, American illustrator Norman Rockwell, best known for his covers of the Saturday Evening Post, died. In 1994, in the U.S. midterm elections, the Republicans won control of the House of Representatives and the Senate for the first time in 40 years. The sweeping victory was partly because of President Bill Clinton's low popularity at the time. And let's see. In 2020, Canadian-born American television personality Alex Trebek, who was best known as the host of the TV game show Jeopardy, died at the age of 80.
I didn't know he was dead, but I remember, I don't know.
Yep. And that will do it for this episode of Jeremy Goes Bananas.
The morning team and the Friday night team, we like to dance. Every time we hear music, and we look down here, everybody's we're moving, you know.
Yep.
That's neat.
And Clock says, I will have to stay in the AC until we sail away. Yeah, that's facts right there.
Oh, yeah.
Mid-July, you're going to be
You don't
sweating
even
up a
have
storm.
to move down here. You don't have to
just
move.
feel the door open.
But,
if I'm sailing with my wife, I actually have to go out to get warm.
Oh, well.
Yep. And Captain Billy J has an update here. Eddie wears hot pants.
No, I wear pants, not hot pants.
And we are once again caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Morning news with Scott.
And butter toast.
That too.
Yep.
Well,
Bye, baby.
Carnival ship returns to home port with a new look. Carnival Freedom sailed smoothly into Port Canaveral in the early morning hours of Monday, November 6th, after completing her transatlantic cruise from Barcelona, Spain. The ship has undergone extensive refurbishment inside and out, but is now home again and has already sailed on its first post-dry dock sailing. The 110,000 gross ton Conquest class ship returned to Port Canaveral via a 14-night transatlantic sailing from Barcelona. Now the ship returns to the regular deployment, offering 4 and 5 night Eastern Caribbean and Bahamas itineraries. Depending on the cruise length and departure date, the refreshed ship will be visiting popular destinations like Bimini, Grand Turk, Nassau, and Puerto Plata. Carnival Freedom returned to the Port Canaveral was a busy 5-ship day at the world's busiest cruise port, with her sister ship Liberty also in port, along with Carnival's Royal Caribbean International's Allure and Mariner of the Seas. The first post-dry dock sailing for Carnival Freedom has already departed. 5-night Eastern Caribbean cruise to Grand Turk and Bimini, with 2 full days at sea for guests to enjoy the refreshed vessel. Also on various itineraries are private island destinations, including Half Moon, as well as Princess Key. And in 2025, the ship will also begin visiting Carnival Cruise Line's upcoming exclusive port on Grand Bahama Island, Celebration Key. So I want to roll these images again. If you remember Carnival Freedom, the stack caught on fire, the whale tail, the funnel, whatever you call it, caught on fire. And it sailed for a while without that funnel, or they had removed, I guess, the wing portions of it, and it had sailed for a while. And then it went to Barcelona for a complete refresh. So it's great that the ship is basically been restored back to, its previous state, and then it's ready to sail again. So moving on, this one's very interesting. I always ask myself, what are people thinking? Carnival passengers arrested for credit card fraud on board.
Wow.
So it says here, 4 travelers just off of Carnival Celebration have been arrested for credit card fraud on board the ship amounting to tens of thousands of dollars. All cruise travelers know that onboard expenses can quickly add up, particularly for guests who enjoy time in the casino. But 4 passengers aboard Carnival Celebration recently weren't spending their own money. They were committed substantial credit card fraud. All 4 passengers were arrested by Miami-Dade Police Department when the 180,000 gross ton ship returned to the port on November 5th. The ship had just finished a 7-night Western Caribbean sailing and had visited Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Roatan. According to Local 10 News, the 4 individuals, which we are going to omit their names, the 4 individuals were arrested by Miami-Dade police. No details about whether or not the individuals are connected or conspired together have been arrested, nor is it known if they were traveling in the same connected staterooms. The 4 travelers used multiple credit cards on board for purchases, with spending ranging from $2,700 to $20,000 in a single transaction. While most of the charges were made on board, Howard reportedly also used a stolen credit card to book the cruise and was found to have nearly $11,000 in cash in their luggage by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection at debarkation. So the fraud was noted on board when the individuals' cards were declined, and none of the 4 were able to produce a physical card to correlate the credit card name and their personal identification. The actual owners of the cards have not been identified, and it is possible that the cards themselves may even be counterfeit. All 4 perpetrators remain in custody, with bails ranging from $16,000 to $26,000. It's also noted that in February of 2023, a 31-year-old Raleigh, North Carolina woman was also accused of using 8 stolen credit cards while on Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas. And her fraud was also discovered with charges adding up to $22,425. And she was also arrested by Miami-Dade police upon the ship's return to the port. So you just got to be careful. I mean, I think to myself, they've got to know. I mean, it's not like, I mean, you're on a cruise ship, right? And I guess maybe some people don't realize that when you start spending money on the cruise and you exceed that initial $200 deposit that the cruise line does, they start whacking your card for whatever it is. So I imagine a lot of people don't realize that or understand that, but definitely I'm sure that's what happened here. When they started running the card, it declined. So very interesting. It's the first time that I really heard of something like that happening. Obviously, I've had my credit card stolen, my number stolen many times while I've been on cruise vacations. But it's the first time I had ever heard of somebody actually using multiple stolen credit cards while on a ship. So,
and that's the way the news goes.
That's right. That's right. And now, before we get to Scott's question, Evolving with Etta asked a very interesting one right here. Question: does anyone know why we speak of ships as her?
Yes, I do know that. I just cannot. I did research that at one point in time. I just can't remember at this point. I mean, there's some unofficial things like sailors used to refer to their ships women as female or whatever, to remember to treat them to remember to treat them gently, so that the ship would always bring them back home.
That's right, because we are nurturing a woman's nurturing. We're nurturers.
But there are a whole bunch of other kind of like official reasons, but that's kind of like the most popular unofficial reason is for the sailors on board to remember to treat the ships like ladies so that they would always, so that the ship would always bring them back home.
That's right.
Yep.
That's it.
Same thing with cars also.
Yep.
And let's see, Will G will be on the Freedom in December.
Okay.
That'll work.
Well, it's been like now from what I understand, all they really did was refresh the staterooms as well as some of the common areas on board. And they converted the Skybox sports bar into the Heroes Lounge. Otherwise, they have not really done anything new to the ship.
That'll work. CNS Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And
I love that voice.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah. Evolving with Edis is the mustard grill. Thank you. I'll take that. Sounds good to me.
Yes, because women are just we're nurturers. We bring the man
Big time
back
mystery.
to the water.
Big time mystery.
And let's see, Traveling with Tinkerbell says, according to Google, the ship is referred to as she relates to the ideas of a female figure, such as a mother or goddess guiding and protecting the ship.
That's what we do.
I saw that too.
We're nurturers.
Yep. Bamanola says 94 days until the Carnival Jubilee.
Oh.
We are all caught up in the chat, which means it is now time for Scott's question of the day. Have you ever left anything behind on a cruise?
Yeah, so like obviously, like if you remember, like if you get off an airplane, you can't get back on board to get your stuff, and obviously some people leave things behind, here and there, hotel rooms, all kinds of stuff. But I was just curious, has there ever been anything that, important or not, that you accidentally left behind, whether it be just because, you were so busy trying to get off the ship, or, you forgot to do that thorough once more look over the my wife and I, we probably look back over our rooms 10 times before we walk out. It's just a thing that we do. So I was just kind of curious, have you ever left anything behind? Now, we have left a few things behind, not I think some cell phone charging cables and maybe some cosmetic stuff or whatever we might have forgotten in the bathroom or whatever, but nothing major, nothing important. And one time my daughter, and it was a totally rookie thing because she's been on a gazillion cruises, but for some reason she left her SeaPass card on debarkation day on the desk in the room, made it all the way down to the point where she was going to actually scan off the ship and didn't have her card and had to go all the way back up to the room through that mess and crowd to get the card and come back down. Nice. Eddie?
Well, not typically that I know of. Have we left something behind? Maybe, a soap, a toothbrush, something not really important, that's easy to replace. Have I done it when I was younger? Yes. I do check my hotel rooms many times, like Scott does, and we check the ship before we leave many times. Again, have I left something behind? Probably. Something important? Not really. And that I know of, if we left it behind and I don't remember, oh well. But nothing major. I will say nothing bad. We really do check, double check, and triple check everything to make sure before we go anywhere. Before we leave the ship or the hotel or wherever we're at, we always, do all that stuff. But like medicine, stuff like that, I always make sure that I have all that stuff with me, all my equipment and everything. A soap, a brush, something that I left for last minute to use, and somehow we pack up and go, and then I don't go back in the bathroom Well, check the drawers again. It's still there. Then it's left behind. So, but I have found stuff that other people have left behind. But that I know of, if I done it, it's something very minimum done. Maybe a cookie, or I have left behind some chocolates, candy, cookies, stuff like that for the store, for them to enjoy. In a wrap, brand new wrap bag, stuff like that. But other than that, I don't think we have none. Not even Alice. She doesn't travel as much as I do. But we always double check everything. So that's why every trip I try to cut down as much as possible to make sure that we take less, and less every time, just to be, so don't be worried about that stuff later. So
Right. Well, baby is sitting here. She really wants to say some things. Let's hear what Cruising is Fun Anytime has to say.
I have crossed my arms. We have left a whole luggage in Miami, a whole luggage. Then, hands on my hips, we left a very, very nice gourmet bag. I just replaced it before we went on this cruise we just got off of. Oh, but on that same cruise in May, I should have known something was going to be left behind, because guess what? I didn't hear nobody guess, but I'm going to tell you what happened. He didn't leave his medicine. The person who's on all types of heart medicine, he left.
I left it here at the house.
Yes, he did. There was a left at home cruise.
blooper.
I don't know why Scott brought that up, because I had completely forgot it. Now it's back in forefront, and I'm looking at him like, man, and he double checks. He calls it what kind
Running
of
the punch list.
That's what he calls it. And he punched my stuff and forgot it.
Yep.
Just forgot it.
That's what I did.
Yep.
Why do we always get blamed for your stuff, Cheryl? What's the deal?
I don't know why Scott wanted us to get in a confrontation.
Absent-minded people.
Not a confrontation. It's a wake-up call.
Absent-minded people think like that. James Cantonese has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's just because I sit here with three men.
I wear the hot pants, remember?
Yeah, hot pants. Mike and Rana says 355 days till Booze Cruise 2.0 out of Tampa.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Y'all, we had so much fun on this past cruise that I can't even imagine having any more fun. I met some really, and I watched them, but I never met them in person.
Yep.
Clock's a little screwedy up here.
Speaking of clock, he says, I think we left our suitcase lock in New Orleans the morning of the cruise, but it could have been in the cruise cabin.
Oh my God.
James Kennedy says, I left Cindy in Walmart, so quit spending money.
Wow.
Yep. And let's see. Evolving with Etta says, thank God I've never left anything, but I did forget to get my VIFP pin in June, but Carnival mailed a few to me. So that made me very happy.
That was nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Very nice.
Yep. CNS Travel says 18 days until the first Virgin Voyages cruise on the Valiant Lady. I know I am looking forward to those vlogs. I'm really interested in Virgin Voyages.
I mean, I have been, I just keep going back to Virgin, keep going back, but I cannot get past it only being like 3, 4, and 5 day cruises.
And we have to.
For me to have to like do everything that I have to do to get to Miami to get on one of those ships for only 4 or 5 days, even if I try to plan it with, with like something else, it's just such a hassle.
F.R. Humphrey says, wow, she's feeling some kind of way about that.
Okay.
Yep. And tripping with Dre and Michelle, good morning.
That's nobody but Dre saying
Yep. Why are we bringing up old stuff?
But yeah, don't do that. Don't let Dre get
She
you.
has to blame somebody else for her faults.
Don't let Dre get you in trouble.
Yep. Okay. Well, Clock has come in with another comment here. The best way to handle that is if I'm moving the luggage, she is responsible for making sure everything is there.
I'm gonna tell Ricky. Ricky is the only person I trust. I'm gonna tell Ricky. I'm gonna send her a message saying, "Whoop Clock, just whoop it,
just whooping,
whoop Clock."
Well, speaking of whoopings, let's see. CNS Travel.
Mikey's already going through a lot of trouble already as it is. Trouble.
CNS Travel says, "I agree, Scott. This one is a 6 day, and that's too short."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them are like only like 4 and 5 days. And, and they're like, and not that, I mean, it's obviously a little pricey, right? It's about $2,000 or so for like a 4-day cruise. Now that includes a lot of stuff that maybe another line wouldn't. So when you add kind of that extra stuff in, it probably, works out, but still it's 4 days, right? So.
Yep. But it's also so different and so inclusive, and
he wants.
I mean,
I mean, listen, it's different, but it's. I mean, come on, a cruise is a cruise, right?
Yep.
Yes.
A cruise, no matter what line, no matter what ship you're on, it is a familiar, itinerant vacation.
Jennifer from Embarkation Nation, good morning, welcome in. She says that is almost Disney pricing.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
And if you got 3 kids, it is Disney pricing.
Yep. And speaking of cruises, I know that Eddie was working on some things. He's been a little unclear up until now, but let's see if we can. Let's see if the cruise just helped him, clear his mind and see if he can tell us about these doggone cruises he's got coming up.
These secret things.
Yeah. Got him, Coach.
Oh my. October 28, 2024. Leaving out of Tampa on the Carnival Paradise, baby. We're going to go on a 6-day cruise. 6 days. Yes, I know. Short days. But definitely we're going to spend the weekend in Tampa. The first 2 Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday we depart on our way to Key West, Grand Cayman, in Montego Bay. So hopefully we'll make it to Grand Cayman this time. I know it was a little rough weather this past one, so hopefully we'll make it eventually. House of X will be having an elegant night. Tinkerbell will be in charge of the slot pool. We'll be doing some other activities within the cruise. It's going to be Mike and Rihanna's first cruise. And they are in charge of a Facebook group right now where you can find out all the activities that are happening during the cruise. And if any information, please get in touch with me or Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel for more information on this coming up video.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And January 26, 2025, on a 7-day, 8-port cruise, leaving out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, baby. We're heading the ABC Islands. We're going to hit Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, all of it on the NCL Viva, on the Alice Lugo Studios group cruise, and me, of course. If I'm not there, it ain't going to be no cruise. Plus, I'm celebrating my 60th birthday, so I will enjoy to have as many people that would like to hop up and come over and hang out with us on this 7-day cruise out of Puerto Rico and coming back to Puerto Rico. The same after the week is gone. So yes, NCL Viva, January 26, 2025. It's gonna be my 60. I know Madre is talking about it. Tinkerbell is also talking about it. So hopefully we'll make it in, and a few more people coming along. So let's do it. Get in touch with Bruce for more info on it, or with me. And there's also another group cruise for it coming up soon. I'll be sending some shirts and some stuff for it, and we'll definitely have a great time. And again, here's a video for it.
Caribbean Conquest 2025. Hosted by Eddie and Alice Lugo Studios, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Aboard the Norwegian Viva. Ports of call: Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, St. Kitts. Come join us for this great cruise, January 26th, February 2nd, 2025. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Yep. And Ocean Travel says, what? Cheryl, you know you can trust me. Angel.
Cindy and Ricky. I'll include
Cindy and Ricky? Oh, that'll
and
work.
Alice has always been there.
Oh, yeah. Alice is the bestie.
Yeah, Alice is the bestie.
Hey, Tripping with Dre and Michelle says a cruise is a cruise, but Virgin hits different. But I'll never sail on Virgin unless it's free.
Okay.
Yep.
That says a lot.
It does. And let's see. Dre also says, oh, wow. Boost Cruise 2.0 leaves the day after we get back from our boot up cruise.
Oh, wow.
Go. Hop over. Come on. Back to back.
There's these YouTubers I watch. They have such an odd channel name. Something like this. Don't quote me if this is not exactly the name of their channel, but it's like, I think it's called like something like Shows Special Features, if you've ever heard of them, right?
Okay.
Anyway, they have a whole series from a recent series from being on a Virgin cruise. Mm-hmm. And although they never say anything, like they never say they hate it or anything else, they reviewed a lot of the restaurants and everything else. And I mean, nothing was wow. And quite a bit of stuff was kind of like meh, according to like some of their, some of their reviews. So, take it for whatever it is. But.
Cool. Yeah. Shanster Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
She's so pretty.
And let's see. I believe. Yep. James Cantonese, October 28th is on a Sunday in 2024. Get on the ship.
That's true. I'm telling you, we had so much fun. And Eddie and Alice, they're so sweet. They're sweet.
Speaking
people.
of sweet, Althea Taylor Natural Life has made it in.
Hey,
good morning.
My sister. Hey.
Good morning.
And let's see. I think that is Clock's not going to be able to make that.
But we're on some cruises with you, Clock. So I'm not telling you
I already knew that already. So
Yep. And Tripping with Dre and Michelle says, ooh, I might have to jump on that. My birthday is January 27th, Aquarius season.
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm Aquarius. January 22nd is me.
Mine's on the 20th.
See?
Like I said, so I'm always cruising in October for both my wife and I's birthday. So most of the time we cruise on my birthday, which is the end of the month, and hers is in the middle of the month. But I think this in 24, we're going to try to work it because it's a big deal too. It's going to be her 50th birthday. She's 50, right? So I think we're going to try to work it out so that we take a cruise for her 50th birthday or whatever, and that we're back in Central Florida. And then I'll probably spend a week there and then head down to Tampa and jump on 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah. And James, shout out to your birthday's coming in November. I know the twins. We have a set of twins. They have a birthday in November.
Yep. On Thursday. Elijah thought it was yesterday. He got up singing, "It's my birthday, it's my birthday." And I said, nope, you got 2 days.
Yep.
I busted his bubble real quick.
Yep. Chancellor says, I may hop on that one too. Don't have much booked in 2025.
Okay.
Leaving out of San Juan, that's going to be awesome.
I'm telling you, San Juan is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
My island.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely. And Eddie, you have the lineup for the remainder of the day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's get it.
And it goes as follows. At 10 a.m. Eastern, we have the Gator Music TV premiere, live with Glenda and Chuck. 11 a.m. Eastern will be A Moment in the World with Mr. Jariam, followed by 1 p.m. Roy and Becky's Travels. 7 p.m. tonight will be Edna Tours and Controversial Cruising and Western Adventures on the live together. Followed by 8 p.m. tonight will be D&G Explorers, live with Mountain Folk, Antoinette Fun, Full Blown Country, and Across the Wave will be on tonight at 8 p.m.
Yes.
Yes. And closing the night will be Empty Homestead at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
Sounds good.
Yes.
It sounds like a full-blown lineup for tonight.
Across the Waves, don't miss it.
Yes.
You might be going to that port and you're going to need some information. And
absolutely.
They are talking about Vancouver today. Vancouver, Canada.
Yes.
Nice.
And I just told Rob that I want to take that cruise that Scott went on, the one that he went to different places in Canada. Is it,
And Chancellor says, I will be with TNT tonight.
Okay.
Okay. But that will work. And let me see. That will do it for today's show. Thank you guys so much for coming in to the live stream and staying to the end. Man, we really appreciate you guys.
We really do.
For your ongoing support for the show. And I know you guys see this new logo and this little swag layout that we're working on and everything. But speaking of swag, this new logo will be available coming soon in our stores. I know that I'm going to put it in ours. Eddie might be putting it in his. So Go Live Together merch is on the way. And whenever that is available, we will drop a link. We'll get Nightbot to drop a link in the live chat. That way you guys can go shopping.
Because I think it's cute.
It is. It's a nice logo.
Scott's a real good designer.
Yep.
He has that Michelangelo type brain. And I just love it.
I feel like this thing should just say hi to everybody as they come in. I don't know. It needs to talk.
I know.
Anyway, guys, take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Good morning.
Bye.